Okay, they're saying answer the questions based on the dialogues. Okay, and we know that from the dialogue, that person, so Xiao Wang, why? Let's go back and find out. You see, it starts like 你知道小王今天什么时候 what time 来学校吗？ And this person says 他已经来了。You see, he didn't say 没有来。He said 他已经来了。He came already. So this only is enough to tell us that he has seen Xiao Wang. Do you understand now? So here he can say 你怎么知道他来了？我在门外看见他的自行车了。And here the question asks if he saw 他看见了小王，他看见小王了没有？他看见了小王 ，so you can say 他看见了小王。But I understand your perspective because he saw his bike, but he didn't see Xiao Wang. So also 没有 can be correct. Okay. Yes, these answers can all be correct. You can answer 没有 also. Yeah. 我在门外看见他的自行车了。Yes. Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah. Okay. True. 他看见他的自行车了。He didn't see Xiao Wang. He saw his bicycle. Oh yeah, sure. He saw his bicycle. So he might have seen him or not. So just you can put 没有. Alright, sure. And then here I have to describe the pictures using the newly learned language points and points. 这的衣服. So now we already learned like how to use a word like 天天. Let's write it again. 天天. 天天 means what? We already saw that, right? It's every day. Okay. This is every day. Every day or each day. Okay. And then if we have like the word we know, now this is a task for you. This is a question for you. If 天天 is every day, okay, and now we know that we learned this word 件, and 件 means what? It is measure word for clothes, okay. In this picture, you can see the lady here is holding two let's say that it is a jacket and a suit. Yes. 这儿的衣服 the clothes here 什么什么什么件件 and here we need to describe using the learned points 件 so 件 means what? If 天天 is every day, then how about 件? How about 件? Can I get an answer for 件? I see we have a new member tonight. Somebody joined us tonight. Mr. Frank, you're welcome. Mr. Frank, thanks for joining us tonight. Alright, what do you think 件 means if 天天 is every day and 件 and 件 is measure word for clothes? So it can also mean cloth. So if they say 件 it's like every one of them, okay? Every cloth. All together, or each cloth, every cloth. So now we have like 个. The next one is 个. We know that 个 is measure word for people, okay? So you see there are 1, 2, 3, 4 persons here. And 各个 is measured for people. So it's like everyone, okay? This one will be everyone or everybody. Every one of them. Everyone. 件件 will be every cloth because 件 is measured for clothes. Every cloth. Are we together? Yes. So here 这儿的衣服件件 which word can we use here among the words we just learned? 可以试一下吗？ You can try. Which word can you put there? 这儿的衣服件件什么？这儿的衣服 Okay, let's look at number 2. 女孩们女孩girls, okay? And then have 各个女孩们各个什么 Then have the third one. 因为天气很冷，所以我 You see the medicine on the table. So you can 所以我在所以我在吃药 I'm taking medicine. You see the medicine on the table. 我在吃药。因为 You see, it's raining outside. 所以我们在家吃晚饭。We shall have food at home. 因为什么？下雨 raining. Just learned that. 因为下雨，所以我们在家吃晚饭。So we shall have 晚饭 at home. Okay. All right. So here you can say 这儿的衣服件件好看。Okay, the clothes each one of them here is what? Is good. Looks good. Okay. 件件好看 use 件件女孩们个个 Which word fits there? 个个什么 So you can say 女孩们个个很高兴。Okay. 个个 sorry 个个都you can use 都渐渐 because 都渐渐都渐渐都好看，个个都很高兴。Let's look at these grammar points. We have the interrogative pronoun 怎么 So this 怎么 is a structure. Okay, 怎么 plus the verb. We take the structure plus verb or adjective. It is used to ask about the reason for something. For example, we have 你怎么不高兴？你怎么不高兴？ How comes you're not happy? Because you see, not happy is adjective happy. 不高兴 And then you have 今天怎么这么热？今天怎么这么热？ How comes it is cold? Sorry, hot. 热今天怎么这么热？昨天 yesterday. 你们怎么 we're asking about the reason, okay? 你们怎么都没去打篮球 How comes? Okay, what's the reason? 都没去打篮球 We saw this in one of the dialogues. So now we have the reduplication of measure words. Like 个个 we're just doing some work of it. 渐渐天天 For example, we take subject, then A plus A. Okay, this is measure word A, then A again. So 个个 then plus 都 Yes, 都 means all. Okay, since it is not only one, so you use 都. It is now more than one. All. 都很高兴，同学们都很高兴。All the students are happy. 这个商店的衣服件件都很漂亮。这个商店的衣服 The clothes in this shop 这个商店的衣服件件都很漂亮。They are all very beautiful. 这个星期 This week 我天天 I every day 都吃羊肉 I eat 羊肉 every day. We saw this in one of the dialogues. 这个星期 So you see 我 is in the brackets. What does it mean? You can either use it or not. Yes, and it's still okay. 这个星期天天吃羊肉 and 这个星期我天天吃羊肉 is the same, okay? Alright, so you see, from this perspective, then you know that here you say 这儿的衣服 okay, 件件 plus 都 okay, because the structure 件件 plus 都 sorry okay, so I can say 件件件件都很漂亮 beautiful. They are all beautiful. The clothes in this shop are all beautiful. 都个个都很高兴 happy. Alright. So the next grammar point is this. See, the grammar in Chinese is simply easy. The pair of conjunction 因为 and 所以，因为哒哒哒哒哒 okay, 所以哒哒哒哒哒，所以什么什么，因为 A B C D，所以 X Y Z. For example, the two conjunctions are used to connect to clauses in a causative relation. The first clause being the cause, second being the effect. One can use both or either of them in a sentence. 比如 for example 比如因为她生病了 because she's sick 因为她生病了所以没去 she didn't go to school 没去学校 You can repeat after me 因为生病了所以没去学校 because she's sick so she didn't go to school 第二个因为他每天跑步 because he runs every day 每天跑步 we know that 每天 is the same as 天天 okay 每天天天因为他每天跑步所以身体 because he runs every day so okay so this 因为 is because okay is the reason 因为 is the cause okay and 所以 represents the effect. What is the effect? 身体很好 his body, his health is good. Okay, he's in good condition because he runs every day. And then we have 因为昨天下雨 because it rained yesterday. 所以 so this is the effect, okay? This is the cause for this effect. 因为昨天下雨所以我们都没去打篮球 so we didn't go to play basketball because it rained yesterday. Okay, yes. Yep. Okay, here we are learning how to write the characters. So there's this single component character man, and this is originally referred to the two panels of a door. You see there are the two panels of a door. The entrance of a house which can open and close. Before it was written like this, you see there are two panels, opening and closing section. And then the simplified version of it is this one. Okay, yes. In the traditional way, they used to write it like this. And then with the revolution, then this is the new, I'd say, the latest version of this character, man, which is Doa. So you first write this Dian, okay, Dian, and then Shu, which is this vertical one, okay, top to bottom, and then the last one is this without stopping, okay. So it has 3 strokes, okay, one, stroke number 1, stroke number 2, stroke number 3. It means man, the door. And then there is this character for originally a form of yang, and you see it looks like a sheep's head facing us. Sorry. So you see, this is like the sheep's head facing us, right? Yes, because this can be maybe the horns, ears, and then yep. It means sheep, yang. So we saw it yesterday. First write this stroke from left, okay, and then right, and then left to right, 1, and then the middle one, the 3 horizontal lines, like for sun, number 3 in Chinese, and then the last is this one, coming from top to bottom, okay, 1 straight line, and yang, it is sheep or goat. And then we have this radical, pay attention, this radical here, there is this one, and then shin. Okay, so the first radical is this one. We write it like this, okay, and then it has this inside thing. Don't you see it looks like an animal or something? Yes. And then you have shin, which is a hat. We looked at it in HSK1. When you're saying like nin hao, and you use the shin below the ni, showing that it's something from the deep of your heart. So this shin means the heart. You see, it has this is the heart, okay? This is the heart, and then this is the blood coming in the heart, okay, being oxygenated, and then goes, and the heart pumps out the blood. So there's blood going out of the heart, blood coming in, and the blood in the heart, and this is the heart. So you see, you can easily tell that this is the heart just looking at it. And this is the radical for animals, because you see it looks like an animal. This is the back, back, and then it's a mammal. Okay, mammals have backbones. This is a backbone, this is back. All right, so now let's look at the explanation. So the radical, this one is usually related to animals. Okay, yes, it's called you see, like Mao has it. Okay, it's related to animals. So like Mao is a cat. You see, Mao at the beginning of a cat, you first write this one, and then you write this one, which is for grass. This radical also saw it. It's related to things that germinate. You see, this is the ground, and then there's grass growing out of the ground. Okay. Yes. So this is grass growing, germinating, and then there is this box here down. It is like a box, and then it has a plus inside. You see, this is how you make Chinese characters easy for you. This is a cat in Chinese. And then you have go, which is dog. Go also has this same radical. Okay. And then you put this inside. And then you just write this thing, which is like J. And inside J you put ko, which is like a box or mouth. Ko. This is another also special character. Go, ko, go. So go is a dog. And then we have this shinzi, this radical here, shin. So it is usually related to one's mental activities or and emotions. Okay, mental activities and emotions. Okay, where do the emotions come from? The heart. Mental activities from the brain. So xiang, we have like xiang. So xiang is to think, right? So since we think using it is a mental activity, right? Xiang, think. Then have nian. This nian is to miss. So if you put these words together, if you say 我想念你, it means I miss you, because you first think of that person and then you have that feeling. It's an emotion, okay? And then when you put them together, it means miss someone, okay? 我想念你. But if you also say 我想你 is also okay, because in Chinese you can always say the first syllable of the word and it still means the same thing. For example, if you want to ask someone if they for example, if they have eaten, you can say 你 okay, you can say 你吃饭了吗? Okay, this is how you usually ask if someone ate food. But if you wanted to make it like simple or more, we're always looking for an easier way of doing things. So saying things, doing things. So like here you can say 你吃了吗? Okay, 你吃了吗? And then you remove fan. It still means the same thing, 你吃了吗? Because at the end of the day, what do people eat? They eat food. What else can you eat? 你吃了吗? Have you eaten? Have you eaten food? It sounds like a whole, yes. So that, feature of laziness creates like, that sense of us making things easier. So you can use this short one or the long one. Yeah. And here, most people in the Koyu or the spoken Chinese, they prefer the short ones. Yes, 想我想你,我想念你. Yeah. So now, there is a couple of exercises you can try to strengthen your Chinese here. Like here, 不高兴，考试没考好。Okay, why is he not happy? 不高兴 The question is 不高兴。你怎么不高兴 And then say, 我考试没考好。Yes. Alright, so now we're gonna be looking at lesson 7. And it says, 你家 your home. 你家里. So he says, in your home, okay. Because Li is inside, right? Oh, sorry. Li is like a distance, okay, or to be far. Yes, Li. 公司远吗 is your home far away from the company. 公司 company 远 far 吗 This is a question, so you put question mark at the end. Alright, so let's do the matching. We have 考试 on number 1. What does 考试 mean? I'm waiting for your answers in the chat box. You can write your answers in the comment section on YouTube. Yes, 考试 means what? 考试 is what? We already saw that. 挺好的挺好的啥意思？漂亮。Okay, I saw your answers in the chat box. 非常好非常好 Okay, so yep, let's continue. 考试 means what? On number 1. We already learned that. It matches which letter here? 考试 is examination, right? 考试 is examination. So, yeah, exam C. So this is C. And then have 商店. 商店 means what? Shop. Where is the shop here? It's an E. Okay. 商店, we already learned that in HSK1. 机场. Repeat after me. 机场. What is G? G is an airplane. 场 is a port. Okay. Or a ground. So airport or airplane port. Airport. Airport 机场 3. B. Number 4. 路. Repeat after me. 路. Lu is a road. So put B. Lu. Number 5 is 教室. Repeat after me. 教室. 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 教室 is a classroom. 教 is to teach. And then 室 is a room. 教室, a teaching room, is literally a classroom. And then 时间is time. 时间 is time. So F, put F right here. Repeat after me. 时间 Good. 时间 Alright. 掌握了吗 More clarity on the words, or they are all understandable? 时间 Okay. Let's continue.
Sorry, I had logged out.
Oh.
I had network.
Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't see that. Sorry. But yeah, let me repeat once more. Here, number 1 is 考试. 考试 is examination. You see, C is 考试. And then number 2 matches E. E is 商店. 商店 is a shop. You see, 商店. 3, 机场. 机场. Can you repeat after me? 机场. The number 4 is 路. 路. 路 is the road. Number 5 is 教室. 教室 which is classroom. And then 时间 time. 时间 is F. Time. See, this is time. You see many clocks here. Time. 时间. Okay. So look at the picture right here and say the names of the following things in Chinese. Number 1. Remember how to say bicycle? How do you say bicycle? You can unmute your mic and say this, bicycle. It's easy. Remember? Z 是什么？ Z 型车. Number 2. It's what? 公共汽车. 公共汽车. 公共 is public. 汽车 is bus. So 公共汽车 is public bus, like the bus. 公共汽车. And then we have taxi, which is 出租车. Taxi is 出租车. And then I have an airplane, which is 飞机. 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 An airplane. Alright, so let's just look at this one. We're not covering a lot of things tonight. It's just this one. And then 教室. 教室 is a classroom. 教室 classroom. So let's look at this. He said, 大卫回来了吗？大卫 who is 大卫 David. 回来了吗？ Did he come back? He says 没有。没有。No. 他还在教室学习呢。He's still where? 教室. In the classroom doing what? 学习 learning, studying. 已经9点了 It's already 9 o'clock. 9点多了 It's even, after 9 o'clock. It's not just 9. Okay. 他怎么还在学习 How comes it's still studying? 明天有考试 He has an exam tomorrow. Repeat. 明天有考试。明天有考试 There will be test tomorrow. 他说 He said 今天要好好准备 Do you see how the tone for how changes on the second syllable? The first one was how, and then how it becomes how, because this one it changes meaning when you double this how, and then it will be how 准备 is like to work hard in preparation. For example, there is a saying in Chinese. There's a famous saying by late Mao Zedong, the chairman. He says, 好好学习好好学习好好学习 is like study hard. Okay, study hard. You can also say, he said 好好学习天天向上天天向上 It's like this, yes. 好好学习天天向上 is like study hard and show up every day. 好好学习天天向上 So 天天 is every day, we already know that. OK， 好好学习，天天向上。Apart from 好好学习 you can also say 好好什么工作，好好工作 like work hard。 OK， 有没有问题同学们？
没有问题。
OK， 没有问题。好的，so you can go ahead and try the questions above if you want, but there is no homework for today. But yeah, you can go through what we have learned so far for HSK2. That's good news that there is no homework, but then you have to revise at least, yeah, for Wednesday. 明天没有课，明天没有课。I will send the link for today's yesterday's class, and today's class will be ready tomorrow. I'll send the link tomorrow. And yeah, we just covered lesson 1 of chapter 7. How that? If you really found this lesson helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet, and also comment. Yes, comment by trying to answer the questions in this, and also your suggestions, comments, and advices are welcome. We really love reading your comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. 再见。我们下次再见吧。下次再见。
拜拜。
拜拜。